Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's kind of a late day today for people out and stuff like that, but I think this is a perfect day to photo shoot. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the moon's up there already, the sun is setting soon, shortly, about for 2 hours, and it's golden hour. I mean, not golden hour yet, but in an hour and a half, it'll be golden hour, so I'm considering this hour perfect. You see that, all that trees out there? I have to walk all the way down there. Been walking quite a bit so far, but I'm pretty excited to show you guys my favorite place. There's so much ice around here. I'm trying not to slip. I didn't wear the right shoes for this condition. Thank you. I'm wearing this great jacket here. I just got this jacket a couple days ago. It's so warm. Gotta keep myself warm. I had all spring jacket, but I didn't have any single winter jacket. I used to have one, but it's all ripped up like maybe 5 years ago. So this is probably my first winter jacket for the 5 years. We'll jump right down there quickly so we can walk into it faster. We made it. This is my favorite place right here to photo shoot. I think it's so classic. It's like a cabin lodging style. I mean, we don't have a cabin in this town here, but this tree made me feel like we're actually in the wilderness. You know, everything. I'm talking about everything that anybody is good at, whatever you guys are good at. You were once a beginner in that situation, so we're all against the beginner. There was one time we were, let's walking through further in this wood area. Oh, it's so beautiful here. It's so nice and dark in here. The sun just poking through the hole right there just a little bit, and I love it. Here, listen to the noise of it. I can just hear myself breathing, just hearing my heart pounding. That's it, because it's so quiet here. It's so beautiful. My favorite place to come here in the summer. It's gorgeous, 100% gorgeous. Ooh. I'm talking about how can I start in photography? Like, I want to be good at it. I'm looking at everybody else, like on YouTube. I'm looking at the professional. Look at how good they are. Does it seem like they've been there like this fast? Why I'm not getting to that level? And I feel like I haven't been improving at all. For my opinion, number one, you have to be patient. Patient is the most important thing. If you're not patient, you're not going to get there where you want to be. I was not patient at all. I just look at immediately the best top-notch cinematographer on YouTube, like for example Sam Kozer, Peter McKinnon. Although they inspire me a lot, like it's great to look up to them, but if you just look at their professional, like their really professional video, and you want to be there immediately, or just type up how to do Sam Kozer transition, or how to do the color grading, blah blah blah, type it out on the YouTube. You're not being patient. You have to be patient because you have to go step by step. You're just like jumping to conclusion. For example, if you're in an argument or whatever, or you're just like an argument club or something like that, you can't jump to the conclusion. Set up details and build your way up to the conclusion. And that's what my biggest problem was. I was just looking up too far ahead of myself. I was setting big goals that I can't achieve without having smaller goals. And that's the biggest thing why people don't become where they want to be at. It took me a while to realize that. I just thought of it the hard way. I learned it the hard way too. You have to be patient. You have to set smaller goals and achieve every single one of them. And then you can achieve the biggest goal that you want, because you achieve all the smaller goals first. Also, what I decided to come here to for this video, because I'm out here, I want to practice more. So I'm in my favorite area. I strongly recommend you guys going out here, like if you want to photo shoot or maybe do some filmmaking, like cinematography. What's your favorite place? Like this is, you see it, it's beautiful, gorgeous. It's my favorite place, and this is where I do photo shoot. I'm gonna do a couple landscaping, maybe a selfie, something like that. But I have to figure that out because I didn't bring my tripod, but I brought my Gorilla Pod. Start out small, go to your favorite place, or maybe the most boring place, and try to make it as interesting as possible. Or what's your favorite kind of photography or cinematography? You just have to find your favorite style first. Your favorite style, that's your number one goal. Favorite style, I want to be this style because that's my style. Or if you look up on Pinterest, but don't go too far, just find your favorite style, like in the wilderness, or do you like to be in the city, or like beaches or anything in general, go to that place and find a spot where you can learn to photo shoot and learn from way up there all the way to the top. If you guys are starting right now, it's day one. Consider the day one. If you already started, if you're like doing that everyday challenge shooting marker day, if you haven't keep track of day, I suggest you guys to make your own calendar and mark the date that you're happy with and successful. So get that calendar out. I can't believe I just found out this place this summer. I never knew about this place before. I mean, I've been to this place before, not the area. There's a scenic overlook up there, but I've never been into the deeper in the wood right here. So this, you guys maybe asking me this, like when you find your favorite location, you guys maybe not ask me now, like, but I don't have equipment. You might be freaking out. You're just like all over the place. Like, well, Kyle, I don't have your camera. I don't have your lens, or I have nothing else to take picture, or I don't have this good camera, or blah blah blah. I don't know what I'm doing. Relax. You do have a camera. You don't need a camera. I have. Just like that. If you guys are freaking out about it, you're looking at the professional photographer, like, oh my gosh, I want that camera. I just want to buy it and start shooting it and become professional right away. That's not how it works. I went through that situation, and like I said before, I learned it the hard way, because I look at some professional and I found out about Sony a6500, and I jumped right there. I bought it, like spent all my money on it. How do I do this? Like, what are the settings, or where do I start? And that's the biggest problem, because Sony a6500 have multiple lenses. I don't know where to start. Start out what you have right now. If you have a camera, take that camera and use it. If you don't have a camera, I would use the phone. Phone works just well too. And phone, in my opinion, is a great start out to enter this world of photography. You're challenging yourself more. You know the setting of your phone, because you don't have all that confusing setting and just shifting all the to match out. Phone just right there. Be more creative. Do it from different viewpoint that people can't see it from. That's the biggest thing that people are looking for, because they can't see it there every day. It's not very popular. It's rare for them to see it, and they'd be like, wow, that's an awesome shot right there. It doesn't matter where you start. And then once you find your style, for darkness or exposure or anything like that, then you can find out what camera you want to step up to. Take your time. Just like I said, the number one thing is the most important, patient. Remember that word. If you ask every professional, they will say, start out what you have. Just don't jump in. You have to take the path and build yourself. Like, you have to pave your own path to success. I'm gonna do a couple B-rolls and stuff like that. I think it would be a great time to do some B-roll. I'm gonna show you my own learning, like how do I can't record because I only have one camera, but I'll show you some pictures. I'm gonna do some photo shoot around here for a little bit. Where can I do some different perspective? So let's get into that right now. Getting darker out. The golden hour is wasting away already. Look how beautiful that sun look. It's still golden hour, but it'll soon disappear behind all the trees out there. Oh, but I got some excellent shot. That's what I need. I didn't do very much. I didn't perform really well because I'm freezing. My toes are dead frozen, so I didn't wear it properly. But B-roll, photo shoot went well. I did my own selfie right there. It took me a while. That's for the most time consuming right there because I can't find a perfect position for it. I'm gonna grab some warm coffee right now. I need some power energy to boost myself up. So let's jump right in the car now. That was quick. That was the fastest walk I ever had. But first, let me grab a coffee and then I'll finish up what I have to say for you guys. So let's get rolling.
For you.
Can I have an iced caramel macchiato small, please?
We'll see for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. My shipping finally came. I ordered something from Amazon. It's for SD card cases and micro SD cards. Oh, ah. Here's the brand for this I ordered from. I love these brands. This is one of my favorite brands for accessories. Oh. Ooh, very nice. It's really easy to stick in and then easy to take out. This case is awesome because it's waterproof and anything damage proof, so it won't even damage the card, so I can just throw it back without damaging it. Alright, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the vlog here today. Here, let me take a sip of coffee first. Alright, so I have a couple more things for you guys to say to improve from a beginner to become more advanced at your level at what you're doing. Another good way to learn, become more advanced, another good way is to practice with somebody else. From a professional, I'm not recommending watching YouTube because I watch a lot of YouTubers, my favorite, such as Peter McKinnon and Sam Kozer, and Peter McKinnon does throw tips at you. Like, he give you tips and it's very useful. The problem is, I'm not Peter McKinnon. Lose my motivation to improve. I mean, I would be watching it and I learned a couple things from him. I'd be like, oh, that's very useful. That is awesome. Let's do this right now. And then I'd be like, look how good he does. That's only one small part. So it's not worth it. You guys working with somebody at the same level as you are. I decided, I was thinking about it. So I'm doing the same pace. That's why I went to photography out in the wood out there, and I want to bring you guys along because I want you guys to learn with me and become better together. So I think that's all I have to say for today for this vlog. And this wasn't really a vlog, but I'm gonna consider this as a vlog today because I was out in the wood roaming around in my beautiful place. If you haven't yet, go find that subscribe button and hit it. If you already have, crack the bell to ring the notification for my upcoming video coming up for you guys as soon as possible. If you already have everything check. If you shut both of them and you, Kyle, what do I do next? All I can say is just wait for the future video coming up soon as possible to entertain you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day. I hope you guys will enjoy your day.